Alright, so I'm in the Pentland Hills today. I've already walked just over a mile so far to this point, and I'm hoping to be doing around a 8.5 mile loop around 3 hills. I believe they're called West Kip, East Kip and Law. Forgive me if I pronounce any of those names wrong. I've just moved up to Edinburgh, and the Pentland Hills is a regional park right next to me, and I got 2 days off. So I thought I'll come along and test my backpack as well as my 3F Lanshan tent, because it's meant to be quite windy later today. I'll be doing the loop anti-clockwise just because I know if I do it this way, at 2/3 of the way around there's a reservoir right next to the route that I planned. Right now our altitude is about 250 meters above sea level, and the highest point on the route is about 550. And as you can see just behind me, there in the road behind me, we are going to be beginning to climb pretty soon. I already love the beauty of this place. This just reminds me of pictures of the dark hedges, I think they're called. That's in Northern Ireland. And with the golden leaves, as the leaves are changing colour, it's amazing. So pretty. The total weight that I'm carrying today is somewhere between 7 and 7.5 kilos, I think, and it feels very comfortable with the corrugated plastic frames that I have inside my backpack. The big reason why my weight has dropped so much is because I switched out my camera from the Olympus Micro Four Third system with a couple of lenses to what I'm currently using to film this, and that is a Sony RX100 Mark III, which I got secondhand off eBay for a pretty decent price. So this camera, along with the tripod, weighs under a kilogram. The weather forecast for today says some light rain is going to be around between 6 and 8 o'clock today. So ideally I want to be set up and pitched by 5 o'clock if possible. I mean, since I moved up to Edinburgh around 4 weeks ago, it's pretty much rained maybe like 70% of the times. So I'm not sure if I trust the weather forecast. So if I can get pitched as early as possible at a site as close to water, because I want to be able to relax and enjoy the scene and enjoy the sunset, if we're going to get one. And looking at the clouds in the sky is not very likely. But anyway, if I can avoid being wet, that would be amazing. So we will be going over the 3 peaks over there. I believe that's West Kip, East Kip, followed by Law in the background. I can actually see them from my office most days when I'm working. And now I'm here in person. They look mightily more impressive. West Kip is looking very steep right now, and the rain has picked up. It's probably raining now. This is the summit of West Kip. Made it to the top of Law. Let's look for a campsite somewhere with water, hopefully. So here's a reservoir that's 2/3 of the way around this loop. So I reckon somewhere along there is where I'm going to be pitching tonight. It's 6:30 and we have just pitched up. Probably going to go collect some water, try and make some pasta, and then just sit and read a book for a while. And hopefully the rain will stop. It's 5:20 now, and I just finished my dinner, which was the pasta that I cooked. The wind is starting to pick up now, and it's going to be really interesting to see how my Lanshan holds up in the wind, because I've never really tested it in high wind, and I think according to the weather forecast, which didn't hold true for the rain earlier, the wind will get as high as 25-30 miles per hour tonight. It's 8:30 right now and the wind has really picked up. I'm having to speak quite loudly because I don't know how well it's going to pick up, but if you can just listen, you can hear the sound of the wind and how fast it is and how strong it is. The Lanshan is holding up okay so far. It's shaking a little bit, and you can definitely tell that the tent is shaking, but otherwise it's holding up just fine. Good morning, it's 7:30 the next day, and our tent is still standing. It was a little bit cold last night, wind chill, but I was cozy enough until just about an hour ago at dawn when the wind cold woke me up a little bit. I slept in my jacket as well as with the quilt, and I had to pull my hood over my face because the draft was coming in and hitting my face. Some of the tent pegs did get pulled out a little bit. This is probably the most obvious one. I put it in at more of an angle, and the MSR Mini Groundhog knockoffs got pulled to a right angle perpendicular with the ground. But still, it held in the 10-12 hours that I was in the tent. Really impressed. Yeah, sure, maybe I only had one day worth of food and I was only carrying 1 liter of liquid at any given point, but it's held up fine. It's very comfortable with the 2 sheets of corrugated plastic frame inside. Anyway, this is me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.